bones are disappearing. But don't worry, there's good news. There's something you can do about it. Stay tuned for this mini cast. Hey guys, get this is absolutely wild. Every year, bone mineral density declines 1 to 3% for adults who do not participate in resistance training. Women specifically, resistance training has shown to increase bone mineral density by over 3%, and for men, about 2.7 to 7.7% through resistance training. So there is tons of science that has shown over time that resistance training is one of the best things you can do to maintain bone health. You want to take your calcium, your vitamin D, all those things are good, but really one of the best things you can do is resistance training. And here's why. There's something called Wolff's Law, and what Wolff's Law talks about and explains is that there is a direct correlation to how bones adapt and change under stress, right? So the more weight that you put on your body, the more training you do, those bones are essentially going to adapt to that stress. And what results are yielded from that is more bone density and more bone mass. So overall better bone and joint health that is yielded from resistance training, from putting weight on your body, on your skeletal structure, through different types of training, specifically weight training. And there's also another direct correlation, and I think this is so interesting. There's a lot of, let's say, deeper scientific terms, but look it up. There is a direct, let's call it a symbiotic relationship between bone and muscle health. And if you haven't done a lot of studies, or you want to go back to your high school bio class, the way that the bone and muscle tissues are connected, it's very interesting. They're actually receiving a lot of the same energy pathways, a lot of the same blood flow. So what does that mean? Okay, what's the point, right? So the healthier and stronger a muscle it is, the more influence it's going to have on that bone that it's attached to, that it's working on. So healthier, better muscles, healthier, better bones. And guess what? The bones actually produce a lot of stem cells for your body that help fight inflammation and different things in your body. So your bones are a living organ. They're not just a structure, right? They've got white blood cells, and they're composed of different components, spongy bone, hard bone, but they're alive. They're receiving blood flow. So one of the best things you can do to help with bone loss resistance or fighting bone loss over the course of time is to start resistance training, start working on something that is going to help promote bone growth or help stop bone deterioration, because it just happens so rapidly over time. I mean, that's a scary statistic, 1 to 3% every year for adults who don't do some kind of resistance training. And so by no means do I want to scare you, but I want to say, hey, those effects can basically stopped or reversed if you start resistance training. So kind of to wrap it up, the whole point of this is to say, hey, there is absolute value for your health, for your longevity, in weight training, in resistance training. And it doesn't have to be this big deal where you go to the gym and you're pumping a bunch of weights. You have a small weight set at home, start doing things on the mat in your living room, just something where your body, your bone structure and muscles are under resistance, under weight, under pressure, so that they can start becoming healthier and start having those lasting effects on your body, specifically your bones, that you want. So again, you're going to have more longevity, better bone mass, better bone density, stronger bones, just increased health over time. Also, you have the added effects, which isn't really the part that I'm talking about today, but just your cardio health, everything like that. That's going to be just one in one, go hand in hand with this type of resistance training. So again, huge benefits to just being healthy, working out and things like that. So If you want more information, reach out directly to me. I'm going to have my information in the bottom here. You can text me directly, DM me on Facebook, Instagram, watch my stuff on YouTube. And if you also go to alcfitnesstraining.com, I'll have more information there. Feel free to email me as well, ryan@alcfitnesstraining.com. I want to hear from you. Get a program started for you that can help stop your muscles from disappearing and deteriorating. So, all right, guys, thank you for letting me have your time. Until next time, get working out.